Hi, and welcome to the Azam Sharp channel on YouTube. I'm your host, Mohammad Azam, and we'll be taking a look at a server-side framework called Vapor. Now, Vapor allows you to write Swift 3.0 code to for server side. So basically, you can create your backend services or APIs using Vapor framework. So this is extremely awesome, and I think that is also the future of iOS development in general. Like if you currently want to do some sort of server-side framework, you can write your own in Ruby and Python and ASP.NET or C Sharp and all those things, definitely. But that's a completely different language, completely different framework, a completely different set of tools that you now have to learn. All right. And of course, there's no harm in learning. I mean, learning is always good, but sometimes you don't just have time. You want to use your existing skills. In that case, you can also incline towards Firebase or backendless or Realm and all those things. But the thing is that what we have seen with parse, we don't really know that those will be around, especially like Firebase. I don't know. I can't really say with certainty that yes, parse will be around like 2 years from now. All right. So let's look into Vapor. Vapor is a framework for writing server-side. So if you go to their really nice website, vapor.github.io, you can see the installation instructions. So make sure that you have Xcode 8 installed and check the installation by running the curl command over here. Also, go ahead and install the toolbox. Let's go jump to the Hello World. How would you do Hello World? Now, the great thing about Vapor is that if you have created or if you have downloaded, what is that called, the toolbox, you can actually simply go ahead and start creating stuff. All right. So here we go. If I want to create a Vapor app, I'm just going to say Vapor new hello. All right, and it's going to run and going to create a template for the Vapor app. So here we go. I'm just going to jump into the Vapor app, and these are all the files that it has actually created. Now, the great thing about Vapor is that you can also use Xcode, or you can open this application using Xcode by simply saying Vapor Xcode, and it's going to download all the dependencies of your project, and then it's going to ask you that if you want to open it, which is pretty cool. Now, if you have been using some dependencies like some sort of a MySQL adapter or a Postgres adapter or some other adapters that you're using or adapters that you're using, then you can simply run the Vapor Xcode command and it's going to run Vapor for you. All right, or it's going to download all the dependencies and build up the project in Xcode. Now, this might actually take a while because this is a completely brand new project that I have just created, and I'm running it or I'm downloading the dependencies first time. So now you can see that it is saying that it's generating open Xcode project. Definitely yes. So it's going to open the Xcode project, and here we go. So this is your Xcode project. I can expand that and see all of these configurations that it has created. The most important file is the main file. All right, and I can delete that guy over here. A droplet is the simplest form of basically a droplet is basically a class that you can use to configure routes and return data. So if you do want to return something, so if I simply say drop.get and the route I'm saying is hello, all right, I can simply return a request in and return hello world. So basically, if I go to hello route, it's going to return me hello world. All right, let's go ahead and build this. And once again, since this is the first time I'm building, it might take a little bit of time to build, but that's not a big deal because in all the subsequent runs that you're going to do, it will be very, very quick. The great thing about Vapor or the applications that you make using Vapor is that you can also deploy it to Docker or Heroku. I have actually deployed one of the APIs to Heroku and it works really, really nicely. And the deployment is also very, very simple. You just switch to command line or the console and run the Heroku commands, which will deploy your code from any branch that you really want. In my case, I'm just deploying from master to the production or to the development or whatever the environment that I have set up on Heroku. Now, Heroku does have a free account for these small kind of pet projects, but if you do need something big, then you can definitely sign up for a premium account where you pay on a monthly fee to host Heroku services. All right. So it's still building. Of course, this is the first time that I'm building, so it might take a while. Here we go. It's build is successful. Now I'm just going to run it. Definitely have to switch to app over here. Make sure that you switch to app. And let's go ahead and run it. So it's going to run on a certain port. And I think it's going to tell me over here in the console that what port it is running, hopefully. Here we go. So now if I go to that particular port, so let's go over there. I'm going to switch to browser over here and localhost 8080, I believe, which is this one. All right. And what the route is, what, hello. And here we go. This is the one that we just did, right? So we're going to the port and then we are saying hello. Hello invokes this guy over here and it simply returns hello because we are returning hello world. That's it. So that's pretty much it for the first tutorial of Vapor. As you have seen, it's pretty simple to set up and it's very, very intuitive also. Of course, we haven't really done anything complicated, but in the future articles, or I mean, future videos, I'm definitely going to show you that how you can return your custom classes, how you can encode them into JSON, how you can do post data, basically consuming data, or people should be like inserting stuff into your database, and all those kind of cool things we're definitely going to cover. So stay tuned and spread this video, share it with your friends, and thank you very much.